is a great franchise. Do not take her as a person and just separate it, okay? She's not a murderer. She's just a stupid transphobe. That's it. That's that's it. Don't make it her out to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna boycott her, and then you're not gonna affect her lifestyle at all. Not gonna do it anything. And yeah, she has almost nothing to do with this game. She created the Wizarding World, but apart from that, she didn't make the game, the story, etc. It's a pretty flimsy boycott, to be honest. Exactly. It's just she didn't even make the game. What the fuck? They just used her franchise. Yeah, something transgender, something gay, something growling. People can't enjoy stuff anymore. Reminds me of the 90s when churches were banning Harry Potter books from public schools because magic devils and witches. It's the same shit, honestly. Which is like banning Harry Potter because you don't want to promote magic devil witches, which is a made up world. It's the same thing. You're boycotting against a game that has nothing to do with being a transphobe. I don't understand. These could also be trolls parading as a trans activist in order to make actual activists look crazy and unhinged. For all of the downvote happy folks, trolls will absolutely twist social issues with negative actions in order to make those social issues look bad. I'm not saying that this is completely the case, but it's twitched so the idea isn't completely crazy. I don't know. I cannot comment on that. I have no idea who like, but anyone who's boycotting it, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I have a feeling that some people just do get radical with their political beliefs, and they would go ahead and do this. And especially in America, everything, especially in the internet. Sorry, I don't know if this is like in the average day to day, but in the internet, everything is so extreme and radical, and like you cannot have different kind of opinions while also being a certain political belief, like while also having a certain political affiliation. Like, it's just so crazy. Also, weren't they angry at Hassan for actually starting a fundraiser for Turkey or whatever? It's like, what? People are so. I'm dumb. People are dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a person. Oh my god. They even created a website that lets you type in a streamer's name to see if they've streamed the game. Imagine being so talented, but you use your talent for something so pointless. Imagine having your head so far up your own ass that someone else playing a children's game makes you devolve into a baby. What kind of fire are you talking about? What is this? The baby? There's a difference between championing the views of a bigot and disagreeing with them, but still buying a game based on their IP because you grew up watching the movies. I'm a believer in LGBTQ rights, and buying a game where I fly around on a broom and shoot magic at people doesn't change that. Exactly. Also, if she were to lose all her money and everything she had, she probably wouldn't change her ideas and her values. Do you think deplatforming Andrew Tate made him change himself or his values or his ideas. No, it didn't. This doesn't help anything. It just pushes people out of the limelight so you don't get to see them because it makes you uncomfortable, which is like you're very right. I think you have every right to react to it. It's just, it just doesn't bring any progressiveness. How do I say that? It doesn't bring any progressiveness. My goodness. All it does is just push people into the dark corners of the internet, and you'll never get to see them because you're hanging in your own bubble, and you never grow from it because nobody is actually counter arguing or discussing or disputing anything you have. You know, what was that word that we used to learn in high school that would say like, failure is a stepping stone to success. The more you fail, the more you're going to learn how to succeed, right? So it's something like that. If you want to debate well, you got to take yourself into the position of your debater, of the person who's debating you, basically. But yeah, I'm just some girl on the internet. I don't fucking know. You know, I'm just talking shit. I don't know. Did you write this? I don't want to be close to my sister anymore and she's angry. So my sister, 24, and I, 17. Okay, she's 17. Used to be very close. 2022. Before 2015, we weren't that close because she was quite mean to me when I was younger. Sometimes she'd tell me that Dad and Mom cared more about me more than her. She said I'm the privileged one because Mom wasn't hard on me, was less than 10 at the time. There'd be times when she'd get upset at something I'd do and she'd physically hurt me, like the time she scraped my face because I got angry that she lied. She was busy when she didn't want to play with me, or the time she dug her nails into my wrist and I started bleeding because I got a doll from her room and started playing with them. Yes, I know I shouldn't have done that and I apologize, but digging her nails into my wrist. Yeah, okay. Physically hurting is not okay, but I think this is like basic sister drama, like apart from the physical, you know. Hi, Sipuli, welcome. You've been failing a lot. Sad face. Sad face. Same here. Trust me, I keep failing every single day. I cannot, I'm not even joking. Every time I get a rejection, I feel like screaming and crying. But yeah, I'm reading Reddit. I'm just going through stuff on Reddit because it's tea time, Tuesday, you know? We're here about the tea. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There'd be times when she'd get upset at something I'd do and she'd physically hurt me. Oh, right, I read that. At the time, it was our grandma who'd stop the fights because she lived with us, and Mom was usually at work from 7 a.m. 7 p.m. She'd wanted to tell Mom about it, but I'd tell her not to because then they had another argument, and I didn't like that. What sparked us getting close was the death of our dad, late 2014. From that point, we became almost inseparable. Or maybe you just grew up, you know? This happens. This still happens with me. When you have an age difference with your sister, you are angry at yourself, especially considering the experiences that we both share. Very separate lives, and yet we have kind of similar ones. I think I mentioned this before, I react poorly sometimes. I can admit that. I'm trying my best to improve myself every single day, but sometimes I can be immature, and she's obviously immature. She's like 14. She still needs time to mature, and we have arguments all the time. It's very normal for you to have arguments with your sisters and your brothers. Quite common, in fact. I don't think, other than physical hurting physically, it's not okay. I know, hitting people, oh my god, bad, but yeah, it happens. With time, however, the relationship started feeling strained on my end. We shared house chores, and I cleaned 75% of the house because she always told me that I clean better than her, so I should clean those parts of the house so mom wouldn't be upset. If I reminded her about her part of the house, she'd get upset and say that my part of the house was connected to hers, so I should do it anyway. That is very emotionally manipulative. Not right. I don't agree with that. Or when she'd go out, she'd lie about her whereabouts and turn off her phone. When she come back, if I tell her that I can't control where she goes, but a text saying that she's safe would be fine. So basically, you're 17 and you are being like the mom of the relationship. That doesn't seem right. There was a time she left the house while I was asleep when mom went on a business trip and left the entire house unlocked, and she didn't leave a note. Oh my god. I am not this irresponsible, okay? I'm glad that this is not about me. Mom called and I'm almost started panicking because I didn't know what had happened to her. She wouldn't pick up my calls nor my texts, but came back home after 10, half drunk. I was pissed at her, and when she got sober, I told her that I didn't like what she did. She started saying how she's the older one, then why aren't you acting like it? I should learn to understand that she would always tell me where she goes, and I should to make her understand that it's not that alone that made me upset. She left me in the middle of the night while I was asleep and left me vulnerable by leaving everything open. Yes, that is true. That's so valid. Also, you're supposed to be a team, right? Letting her know, especially since like you're going out as a woman. I would want to let anyone know where I'm going, the address, the people I'm meeting, because anything might happen. I might just end up getting killed in the corner of the street and nobody knows about it. And if they find my body, they need to ask someone, hey, do you know her last whereabouts? Yeah, I have an address. You should go check this place out, you know? I know it's really strange for a woman that we live in this day and age and we still have to worry about that, but you know. Time went on, she asked me for advice on something, would ignore it. Then when bad things would happen, she'd blame mom. The other person involved was sometimes even me for not convincing her enough to do the right thing. That is so stupid. Girl, you're 24. You shouldn't be acting like this. Sometimes I say that to myself as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I know. You would think I am, but I'm not. Last event happened last year when I was starting university. Yes, I was 16 in the first year because I graduated high school early. As per the usual, mom and her had been fighting, but this time around it was much worse. I get this one. She'd scratched mom across the face and chest and got a metal rod, scratched the paint off of mom's car and smashed the taillight. I have a feeling this mother here is kind of the issue. She might not be doing a good job. When mom came to pick me up from school around 10 p.m., she didn't want to look at me so as not to scare me with the scratches, but I saw the dried blood when headlights shone on her face. So mom said she wasn't going to sleep at home that night and she'd drop me off. My sister saw this on the security footage and ran to lock the gate. I know this because she locked it just as it started to roll open. Luckily, I had my kids use the guard's entrance. I walked to the house to find she had locked all the doors, leaving the keys in the blah blah blah. After a few weeks, she left food on my door with a sorry note. She hurt me. I need time to heal. She's pregnant as well? What? I have a feeling the mom is kind of the issue. Her sister's having serious mental health issues. Not that that's an excuse, definitely not. It's just, this sounds more like something going on between your mom and your sister. There's nothing wrong with needing space, but this whole thing reeks of a neglect from mom towards her. Also, violence is also learned from parents. You probably have two different moms and your sister has had mental health issues ignored. Take some space for sure, but I'm curious, how often does she lose it on you after you defend mom? Look up golden children and scapegoats. Scapegoats sometimes fight back. My golden child sister is only getting her life back because the evil, mean, horrible older sister that she grew up with wasn't actually the monster her mom goaded into meltdowns. She went to therapy and gave little sister permission to have all her feelings, not just the ones that mom gave her. If you can't tell, I was your sister, and I was badly abused while she was giving everything taken from me, including clothes I never got paid for by babysitting money from stole from me. My reaction could be more about me than your situation, but wow, it on the nose. And yes, you're allowed to feel safe and set boundaries, but the amount of running to your mom tells me that you may have been hurting her too without acknowledging it. I only recently started going to my mom after my grandma passed away. My dad and grandma were the only ones who actually saw what was happening with my sister and told my mom to stop allowing my sister to get away with a lot of things, especially bullying me, or she'd regret it. Mom never listened though. Even now, I can't go to her with everything on the big things because I know she'll only defend my sister and tell me to be the bigger person. This is not right. Everything is just going around in a circle. I don't think she's a responsible adult. Like, what? I didn't ask her for my dad to call me more often, but she always makes me feel guilty about it, but gets upset when I say I don't feel comfortable when she talks about all the vacations and things she used to get from dad before I came along. My sister always got what she wanted, and I always got her hand-me-downs. Even now, most of my closet is filled with clothes she either got tired or couldn't fit anymore. When it came to buying things, if I didn't ask dad, then I wouldn't get it, but if she asked either one of them, they'd give it to her. So now when I tell her no with things of mine, she like, it's not about material things though, is it? Because a lot of parents make the mistake of thinking that I give you food and shelter, what else do you want from me? To be my parent, not give me everything I want, because you giving me everything I want at like material things, not that I have like been given everything I wanted in my life. I would say maybe because I was a alone, like single child, I don't know, I was a single child for a long time, so yes, materially speaking, because I was a single child for a long time, I would get more things given to me, more things bought for me compared to my other siblings. But I also had that much issues because the things they were giving me were not the things I needed, you know? So, yeah. However, I cannot make any set in stone opinions because I've kept to myself for a while and I don't know much. Everyone has been encouraging my sister to go into therapy, but she refuses. Yeah. Some relatives even paid for the sessions. She went for 2, but refused to go back, saying she didn't like them, but resorted to going to pharmacies in search of prescription and non-prescription meds that she could get without a doctor's note. Those meltdowns aren't after defending mom. There are times when it's literally just the 2 of us and she'll get upset because I don't agree with something she said. If you get into arguments, she'll start cussing at me and tell me that she didn't even want to talk to me. She just wanted to voice why she's upset and leave. Oof, I feel like I'm kind of doing a little bit of self-reflection here. Oh, and she's like, I've done so much self-reflecting. Oh my god, I feel kind of... Yeah, I might need to recheck myself. Yeah. I've done so much self-reflecting to see where I went wrong and told her not to tell me what exactly she hates about me. And she said it's that I don't support her unconditionally in everything. What? How could I? Could this have been learned from a parent? There's a possibility, but there's also a possibility that she's just how she is. I doubt that. But to be honest, we all just need therapy as a family because we've all messed up bad when it comes to our relationship as a family. See, I don't think that she's like that. Not that this, like I said again, it doesn't actually excuse her actions. It doesn't. There's a reason for it, but it doesn't excuse it. Like, I'm not gonna say that, oh yeah, I've gone through this shit, so I have a right to be an asshole sometimes. No, I don't, definitely. And I've made poor decisions several times due to circumstances, due to things that were out of my control. I can admit that. The only thing I can do is forgive myself for being an awful human being at certain moments, and then moving on and being better. Your sister sounds like my sister, except she's already 37 and the youngest, and I'm the eldest. She throws tantrum and verbally attacks others when things don't go her way. Very entitled, expects family members to cater to her wants and needs. Blamed all her issues and problems on our deceased mother. I asked to see a therapist. Okay, no, that doesn't sound right. Yeah. I'm going to continue on. I hope I'm not like this. I hope so. I'm my biggest fear is to be a bad person. That's like my biggest fear. I do not want to be a bad person. Please protect me. Universe, God, whoever there is up there, whatever. Please protect me from being a bad person. Amen. Amen. I mean, whatever. Yeah. Blessings to you, universe. A woman or girl who is legitimately concerned that allowing biological men into their private spaces may increase the likelihood that she'll be... Okay, I don't want to read this. Ugh. Am I the asshole? Also, are you liking this? Should I do something else? I mean, I don't know. I can read like, am I the asshole, whatever, but you know. Hope you're enjoying this tea. Am I the asshole for not wanting my fiance's daughter to come on our honeymoon? I am marrying my fiance next year. I'm also currently pregnant and due in April. We've been chatting lately about what we might do for our honeymoon. Oh my god, it's removed? Oh, damn. My asshole for telling my sister to stop calling me by my maiden name. What? Also, an update. I actually found a D&D group in my city to play D&D with. And I'm so excited. But it's all, obviously it's in French, so it's not in English. I'm slightly disappointed at that, but it's okay. French is fine too. It's just, yes, I'm super excited. I have my character down. I'm a half elf. I'm a half elf, and that's my class. My race is, no wait, that's my race. My class is bard. I'm a bard, yes, and also my backstory. So I was thinking, I'm gonna go for the very classic bard. Yes, I know. I'm a bard. Music, I sing everything I do. So it's like perfect for me. It's a perfect starting point for me. Although I don't know how I'm going to do it in French because I usually do everything. I usually talk in English a lot, so it's kind of going to be a little bit weird for me. But yeah, it's gonna be my first session. I'm so excited. My backstory was, oh, by the way, I am actually, I'm a trans bard. So I'm a woman with a peeping, you know what I mean? I'm good with the ladies and the man. I'm good with both. And yeah, I'm an alcoholic. I was born to a rich family. Right? It's so complicated. I love it. I was born into a rich family, and I have this specific thing, this specific quirk about me that because I like purple so much, I really wanted purple skin, but then apparently if you're a half elf, you can't have purple skin. You can only have it if you're a dark elf. So I was like, okay, so because I am like a dramatic bard person, whatever, My quirk is that I really want to look like a dark elf, so I constantly have to buy purple skin cream that I apply to myself every single day, and I change my appearance by getting like a purple skin. I don't know. I just thought of that, and they accepted it. They were like, okay. And guess what my character's name is? Hilton. Wait, no. Pilton Harris. From Paris Hilton, but Pilton Harris. What? This is amazing. I am the first trans Pilton Harris in the world with purple skin. Obsessed. It's perfect. The character is perfect for me. I am dramatic and I like to sing a lot. Let's see how this story goes. I don't know how to rhyme my words. Oh yeah. But I'm just so excited. Do you think I need like any other things about the backstory that I need to get? I don't know, because we kind of made the whole the sheet thing. I'm very charming. My charm is like 18 plus 4. What else? I'm also very dexterous, I think. My dexterity was like 17, 16. I'm not sure. What else? But yeah, anything that I need specific to my backstory, I'm not really sure, because we probably need to make a story about how we all meet our characters, not right? But that probably should be explained in like our Discord group, but you know. Wait. Oh my god. Someone actually wrote a whole essay about their backstory. Am I supposed to write like that? Wait, est-ce que j'ai besoin? I was also thinking of drawing. Oh, wait. I prefer simple and short backstories, so instead of having a complete character, it rather evolves and has been created during the games. But they're different people. Some people want to do 100-page backstories. Ask a dungeon master. I just asked him. Est-ce que j'ai besoin d'écrire une mémoire pour ça? I just asked him, but I don't know. Because I already wrote my whole thing is that I have a rich family. I ran away when I started going through puberty because I realized that I was growing titties. I was like, what? What is going on? I'm gonna run away. And I became a drunk bard singing and sleeping with people just randomly at places. And that's pretty much it. I'm very emotionally perceptive. Kind of like, I'm emotionally perceptive like Luffy. Luffy Taro! Yeah, because he's very emotionally perceptive. He's just so emotionally, you know, he's dumb in the head, but emotionally intelligent, you know? And yeah, that's the kind of emotional intelligence I have. Amazing. But yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play Valorant. I'm not gonna stream it because I still have a problem with Twitch. It's a long story, don't even ask. I'm currently streaming from my laptop, which is connected to Twitch, but I can't connect it to my actual big computer. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be able to stream actual Valorant gameplay, which is like, it's not even important, honestly. I'm a shit player anyway, but I've improved. I'm in Iron 2, which is cool. I also have a couple of friends that I made on through the game, and I actually enjoy playing it. I don't have to stream it. It's cool. It's enough. I also started playing Overwatch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, I miss Stardew Valley. That's like the one thing that I actually miss playing in stream because it was just so calming. It was just so peaceful. I loved it. But yeah, we're just gonna see in like a week or two. But yeah, there's no stream tomorrow, so I'll see you on Thursday. I'm thinking of watching, if I can actually prepare good content for Throwback Thursday, I will. But if I cannot, I'm going to watch a movie. An old movie. We'll watch it together. We're gonna have fun. Obviously, you can join anytime you want. I'll see you around. Take care of yourself. You're a purple chicken. You're a good chicken. You're the best. Best chicken in the world. Cheers to you, mate. Ay, ay, ay. Bye bye.